Nice little time in there as the music fades off. Oh, I hate this. I need to put it onto that camera. Ugh. Problems. Problems. Can I put it onto that camera? Does it work? I don't think it does. Anyway. Anyway. See if my microphone's working. Is it? Yeah, it is. Perfect. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hello again. As I've just said in the chat, there might be another live stream this week. I really couldn't tell you guys. I'm hoping there's going to be another live stream this week because I'm away next week, and honestly, if that live stream isn't this week, then I'm gonna miss the pre-release sort of streams if it's next week. You guys can probably take away what you think that is. It's probably not hard to guess, but I'm hoping it's this week. So there will be another live stream if it is this week at some point. Could be tomorrow, could be Thursday, could be Friday. We'll see. But make your own guesses what that is. If you have guessed it right, then if it's next week, I won't be able to do it, and unfortunately the channel won't be able to live stream that particular airport until I get home, which is a bit sad, but it don't matter. I generally don't. I try to stay away from aircraft reviews or live streams on the channel now, even when they're sort of sent over to me for that purpose. There's a lot more people who can review aircraft a hell of a lot better than me. I definitely can't. I feel like I'm a bit more clued in, a bit more knowledgeable in the sort of the airports and stuff like that. So yeah, I try to stay away from aircraft now. Really depend on what it is, but anything massive, airline and stuff like that, there's other guys on here that do aircraft reviews a hell of a lot better than me. Yeah, really a lot better. They can give you whether the systems react and work the right way, if you know what I mean. In this live stream, guys, like I said on last night's live stream, we're looking at Wolverhampton. It's actually not pronounced Halfpenny. So I do apologise that I was actually pronouncing it wrong. It obviously is spelt Halfpenny Green, but it's more pronounced as in Halfpenny Green. Yeah, Halfpenny, yeah, Halfpenny is how I've been listening to people say it. Hello, In the Blue is very good for regard. Yes, of course, In the Blue Simulations is probably the go-to guy. A330 driver obviously is quite good at that as well. Pretty much Halfpenny, yeah. I mean, as I say, a couple of guys flying in and out on YouTube call it Halfpenny, but it's actually Halfpenny. Halfpenny, yeah, around that kind of ballpark. So if I do slip into saying Halfpenny, guys, I am fully aware that is not the pronunciation. We are going to start off by doing a little flight again from Liverpool to Halfpenny, so to Wolverhampton. They also call it Wolverhampton Business sort of airport. I don't think they've called that much anymore. But yeah, is that one a major airport for? I wouldn't call it an airport in the sense of, like the likes of Liverpool or Manchester or Birmingham. It's a general aviation airfield. It does get some business jets in there. You'll find that it actually gets quite a lot of military traffic as well. The Apaches like to land and take off from there quite a lot. But what I would say, guys, is our moderator Alex has been. I'm pretty sure you have been there, but I don't know if you've been in the helicopter there, but I know Alex in the chat, one of our moderators, a good friend of mine. He will know a bit more than me. He actually has been there, I believe, and he'll actually be able to give you a bit more of a lowdown. And a couple of you guys in the chat most likely will be a bit more familiar with it in terms of being there in real life. But anyway, why was my live stream? Okay, yeah, there's my alarm. There we go. So we are actually going to do a little flight over to Wolverhampton now, because if the flight is, you know, 15-20 minutes, I like to do that. Any more than I think it's taken a chunk of time out of actually showing you the airport. But we'll have a little chat along the way and stuff like that. Make sure I'm literally I really should be plugging that screen in for when I'm doing live streams again. So for some reason I don't. It could be really beneficial, to be honest with you. We're in the lovely, it's actually Ruby it's called, but it's got a US registration on. But this is actually part of Echo 19 Sound Pack, this livery. It's a lovely livery for the 172. But we're going to take off from runway 27 here, and I think we're on runway 04 at Halfpenny, Wolverhampton Halfpenny. Perfect, okay. Take a little flight down there, heading south, taking the left-hand 10, I think it's the, is it Nancy? That's how they pronounce it, the Nancy departure from Liverpool. And heading over Wolverhampton. When we get down there, we'll park up, of course. I have got 2 copies to give away as well, guys. Obviously, if you are interested in the giveaway, it's the same as always. I'll ask the winners to put their email into their YouTube profiles so I can reach out to them. This releases tomorrow, guys. I can say that for definite. This releases tomorrow, I think around midday. The trailer is out on my channel tomorrow at midday if people are interested. I would say also as well, the guys at Burn and Blue Designs, in particular Mike, has been working on this all the way up until launch, so there is things in this live stream, primarily the actual antennas and aerials on the control tower at Halfpenny, Wolverhampton Halfpenny. So that is a thing. So after some feedback from the community, the antennas are actually present on the control tower. In the trailer, they're not, unfortunately. What have I done here? Ah, sorry. Of course. So, yes, on the live stream, this is the latest build. It's most likely the release build of this airport. It comes out tomorrow, as I say. Everything's going to be linked in the description, and obviously the trailer comes out on my channel tomorrow, and I'll have all the details on there as well. Mixture, yeah, saw it. I'm usually okay with the mixture. Yeah, Mike, I'm okay, mate. I just have a couple of hours before the stream. I was feeling a bit like deflated and stuff like that. Not too sure why. It is what it is. I also don't know why this is now turned to here, even though it's on my screen as this. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass when it does that. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, bit of a pain in the ass because I need it to be on my avionics, to be honest. I'm probably just going to ham fly it all the way there, to be quite honest. But anyway, so yeah, 2 copies to give away, guys. It's going to be the normal time, so normal time, half an hour before the stream ends. So you're looking at about 8:30 to 9 o'clock. I will let everyone check that they've been entered into the live stream, and then we'll announce 2 winners that will receive airport in some way, either into as a code or an account or something like that, but I would say it's probably worth signing up on Burn and Blue's website if you haven't already. Before we get there, guys, I'm just going to say that this is another belter by Burn and Blue. If you're familiar with Burn and Blue Designs scenery at this point, you'll know that they do a fantastic job of filling in these, you know, smaller airfields around the UK. They've obviously done some stuff in America as well, but these guys are doing a fantastic job of getting all these smaller airfields in. I really hope they consider doing Manchester Barton. I think they'll do a fantastic job, and I know we do have a somewhat handcrafted version, but I think Burn and Blue would do a fantastic job in getting Barton up to the standard we see now, because I think it's a bit sort of not outdated as such, but it just doesn't have it's not complete, basically, in my opinion. This was my first solo. Flew from Sleep to Wolverhampton. I was at Sleep. I got to do a little trip from Liverpool in a Piper PA-28 a good few weeks back now, and we landed at Sleep. It's just an incredible, lovely little quiet airfield. So nice. Really was a lovely little trip. I got to see about 3 or 4 Yak 52s on the ground there. Fantastic little trip. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, we're going to take a little flight over. As I say, usually I don't really do flights on these live streams, but the last couple of times I think I've done quite a few, just because they've been okay for time, you know, 10 to 20 minutes or so, and I can chat to you guys about what the scenery is all about as well. Flew to a spot near there the other day. Lovely house it was. Nice. I love Sleep, so chill. Love instructors too. Have my mock skill. Yeah, I went to Sleep and it was just there's a couple of planes flying over, a couple of planes landing, people getting out the planes, you know, saying hello, and it was just, you wouldn't think you were at an airfield. There was, apart from when the planes went past, it was just so tranquil. It was very odd, but really, really nice. Am I going to see you going past? No, mate, probably not, because we come back early, so we're getting a lift on the way there on Monday to the airport, and on the Friday on the way back it'll be an early one, so we'll be able to get the 81, which is a bit easier for us. The cafe is good too, yeah. So it's got the Amelia. Is it called Amelia, the cafe at Halfpenny? I'd rather say Halfpenny. Halfpenny sounds nicer. I don't know why. But yeah, I am fully aware that it's not Halfpenny, it's Halfpenny. So like I say, guys, 2 copies to give away as always. Massive thank you to Burn and Blue Designs for always supporting the channel. Let me show you guys before release, and obviously always sort of letting me, you know, run with the trailer and make a little video for them, just so, you know, people can see what they're up to. And this is no exception. This is another belter. Hi Brian, do you say you're off to sleep or sleep? Both, mate. Honestly, I think we were up early with the baby this morning, but she then decided to have a nap at about 10 o'clock, but it was like a 3.5 hour nap, so I went back to bed. So it was fantastic. Do you know what? I love the sort of the water land masking here on the River Mersey, just over by Liverpool Airport. It's fantastic because it actually looks exactly like that. I'm gonna have to do a little comparison video of the little PA-28 flight. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna pop this into nav and just let it go along the magenta line and just take me there, just so I don't really have to do much flying. Yeah, so Alex, they have been suggested Sleep, but they they said there's so many hangars there. They're not sort of keen on doing it, I guess. Maybe they're keen to do it, but there's a lot of hangars there. Here on purpose today rather than accidentally stumbling across. Yeah, Carl, I do apologise again, mate. Yesterday's stream kept on getting moved, and it was non-avoidable. I had to kind of just run it, just keep to Dreamfly Studios schedule, mate, and obviously I was happy to. I am just going to flick this over just to give me a bit better light, that's all. Just to coincide with their sort of schedule and yeah, stuff like that. Just realised there's one bus goes past where I used to live in Wolverhampton. It does, mate. It does go through right through Woodland Village. That would be the bus we get home on the Friday. But we're getting a lift there. I think we got to get there by 7:30, 6, 7 p.m. So 7 a.m. on Monday rather to Liverpool Airport. But thank you everyone for jumping into tonight's stream. Another stream, as I say, it's quite a busy sort of 5 days for me with the streams. I am hoping to get live again this week because we all know that there's a particular airport coming out very soon. One that's close to my heart, close to quite a few of people on the stream. Alex and obviously Plain Spotting and Mike and a couple of you guys. And although I won't mention it because it sounds better. I've got a feeling it is going to be sort of pre-release streams next week while I'm away, and then probably release the week after. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this particular airport comes out this week. So let's hope, because I really would love to end this week with another live stream for you guys, and obviously that particular airport would be fantastic for me to live stream and have a look at. But I've got a strong suspicion it's gonna be next week, and I will just have to bring that. I'll just have to bring it to you later on when I'm back from my real holiday, my real flight, and just catch up on everything the week after. And it is what it is. I'll have to put up with it. So yeah. Went to the Big Apple last year from there. Yeah, we usually fly from to hell with it, Manchester. So any builds have got Manchester coming out, and I've just got a feeling that they're going to be letting us creators get our hands on it, and I think it's going to be next week. I really hate the feeling that it's going to be next week, but I think it is, and I think probably it might be early next week on streams, and then I think it might be next Friday it releases, but that isn't a confirmation, guys. That's not me saying that's what it's going to be. I just have that feeling. I think knowing my luck, I think that's what it's going to be. I'd like to think they might leave it for a week before they between obviously showing it and then releasing it, but unless it's, you know what, if it's the week after, if anyone from Indie Builds is watching, please just give it another week. Everyone else let that go, no, release it now. But yeah, if it is the week after, guys, I will just give you, I'll still live stream it, because at the end of the day, I don't care on this one. This is a massive airport for me, and I'll be wanting to show it off, and hopefully I'll also have a giveaway for it as well. So let's see what happens. Hopefully it's this week. It'd be nice if it was a Friday. It'd be nice if it was tomorrow, but I've done a couple of live streams back to back now, so they may dodge Black Friday sales. Yeah, I reckon you level off there. Do you know what? I don't even know why it still rises. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, well, I was slightly. Yeah, I think I should. I was looking at the 4,000, thinking, yeah, I'm definitely. Yeah, because we're not actually that far. No way, I was guessing Farnborough. Exactly. Once you drop a trailer, you know it's 2 or 3 days away. Yeah, yeah. Sandra, good to see you. It's you. I don't know. Me. Hi. It's me. Or it could be someone else. Dave, Alex, Carl. I don't know. Yeah, this is why I'm thinking it's going to be next week with indie builds. Black Friday this Friday, so yeah, it might be next week. They might give it to streamers and stuff by the start of the week. Might get our little sort of little info board. It's not news, is it? Well, it is. It isn't. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, moderators keep an eye on that one because I don't know what. Multiply you mad. I think you're the mad one, Sandra. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Carl, they are. They're like buses, mate. They really are. Especially Arriva buses in Liverpool. You wait for you don't get one for ages, and then 4 or 5 come in a line. But yeah, just pop in and say, hey, mate, Sandra, maybe lay off the booze for a few days. Steve, good to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. I don't know who Sandra is. She seems to know who I am. I don't know any Sandras. Yeah. Sandra's probably gone now. I don't know. Bit of entertainment for you guys while we fly anyway. I'm glad she's not the one flying the plane. Although she probably would be doing a better job than me. Could you name top 3 airports you have reviewed or visited, please, to avoid angry developers? Just name 3 coming on mine firstly. What? It's you, it's me, Brian. I know. To avoid angry developers, just name 3. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I know what you mean about sort of. I don't think developers would be angry. It's quite casual. I mean, it's a good question, mate. Because obviously, now I've been doing this since 2020 came out. Started to do the channel properly when 2020 came out, and honest to God, there's some freeware stuff in there that I'm actually. There's some freeware stuff in there that I would say is just as good as payware. You know, you guys know I'm quite fond of Duxford by Chico Mick. MK's Dusseldorf, Pyre's East Mids, yeah. I must admit, Pyre's Belfast was up there for a while. East Mids I was late to the show with. That came out while I was away from YouTube, and yeah, it's a belter. I do like East Midlands. I personally, guys, and Pyrigi will actually probably frown upon this if I say this, but I think as East Mids is better than as Birmingham. That's just my opinion. I just think it is. But yeah. But there's some fantastic freewares out there as well, though. That Amboy California one's fantastic. I really like that. Obviously Chico mixed Duxford as well. God, do you know what? It's hard. It's hard to recall. There's some faster, there's some fantastic ones. Last night the stuff that I was seeing from Dreamflight Studios with with Rhode Island, I was like, wow, especially the interior, like insane. No, Birmingham wasn't bad at all. It was still to his usual high quality standard, but I think East Midlands, just maybe because East Midlands was just a bit more denser. I think there was a lot more there. It's a lot more of the land side, because it's so more densely populated around it. The hotels, the road network and stuff. But no, Birmingham's fantastic anyway. But brilliant. I actually flew from Liverpool. It's a lovely airfield after recent reservice and restaurant refresh. Perfect, Mark. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to visit this airfield. It looks fantastic, and there's some lovely little stuff going on with the red and blue design scenery, as always. I love East Midlands, but obviously it's going to be nice to see what he does with Palmer, because obviously he did do some Ukrainian ones, didn't he, before he came to the UK into his airports. So it'd be nice to see what he does with Palmer. I also need to watch your video, Steve, about the OLED model, because I think I looked a bit silly when I was commenting. One of your subscribers and viewers had to sort of put me straight and sort of say, listen, the OLED model isn't as taxing as the 57 ppd and all that business. I still want to check it out, but I think Pimax have sent me the 140 degree optical engine. I've just had a little text from DHL saying someone from Pimax is on the way on Thursday, so I think he sent me the 140 degree optical engine, which I'm still quite excited to look at, really. If I would start with over by New York State, Steve, Montauk way, the new the Montauk freeway is quite cool. We do need a Liverpool, we do. I'd love to see someone get hold of Liverpool and do it well. I'd love to see RW Profiles do Liverpool. There's quite a few developers who could do Liverpool and do it really well. It does. I hope to see that the land side a bit further, just not further, it's quite close, but I'd love to see the land side of Birmingham get a bit of a update. By the way, Pagri is Ukrainian too. Yeah, I know, mate. I've unfortunately seen some of the horrible sort of footage and videos from when he sent me of missiles being dropped, and I've sent him a couple of messages in the past and said, listen, I know it's quite bad in your area at the minute. Are you doing okay? And he's like, well, there's no power, and there's there's alarms going off, and missiles just dropped literally from not near to his building, but at least very, very close by. So yeah. The OLED module's probably between the 57 and the 50 in terms of performance, but man, it's stunning. Yeah, I mean, I watched your reaction video, and I was just from your reactions, because obviously that's the thing with VR, isn't it? You just the image on screen, it shows you what the graphic settings are like. It's not showing you what the lens view's like and what the actual lens, what we're seeing in the lens, and that's going to be the hardest thing for anyone doing VR, whether you're doing flight simulation, racing sims, or even just VR games in general. It's just so hard, and then you're relying on the person doing the video to have that really good commentary and reaction to actually put it across on a video and say, this is what I'm seeing. But I'm really I'm curious to see the black levels and the colors. I think that one of the moments in the video you just said the colors were popping, and the 57 ppd version's fantastic, but I'm curious to see why the field of view, and obviously a bit more an OLED screen as well. That'll be amazing in VR. My first ever flight was Coventry to Halfpenny back in '94. Wow. Looking forward to getting this add-on tomorrow. I mean, yeah, VR's nightmare to record anyway. I think obviously with Sim Update 4, giving us just the the one screen rather than the split lens has been a godsend, but it's still hard, still tough going. Sorry guys, I missed a few of your things there. In 1994, I was 6 years old. Let's be honest, British could pay for that sim, yeah. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Remember, I have got a giveaway for Halfpenny. This is taking a bit longer than I originally. This is actually feels longer than the flight to Rhode Island yesterday from Block Island. So I do apologise, guys. We will take a good look around it. Yeah, definitely been a bit longer actually, hasn't it? Probably because I'm flying like an old lady. Bit more power into there. Yeah, so yeah, there's a giveaway between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. I will announce some winners. I'll make sure that you guys who want to be entered are entered. And then obviously tomorrow, as soon as I can, obviously the airport is out tomorrow, but obviously I always say please give Burn and Blue Designs to send it over to you however they want to send it. I'm not too sure what time it comes out. It's probably going to be around midday, 1 o'clock if I'm going to guess. The trailer for Halfpenny Wolverhampton Airport will be out on my channel. It is scheduled to arrive at 12 o'clock tomorrow midday. Please be aware there is shots of the control tower which won't look how it is now. They have actually added in the aerials after some community feedback, so we will get to see them. Basically the release version of this airport tonight. But thank you everyone for actually getting involved in the chats. It's a massive. I feel so happy right now because, as I said to Mike before, I was feeling a bit groggy and a bit deflated for some reason before, and you guys have obviously made it worth my while coming on here and showing you this airport. We're not too far away now anyway, so we'll try and make somewhat of a landing, and then we'll have a good look around. It's another fantastic one from Burn and Blue. I was just going to say, Chris, Coventry, keep an eye. I don't know if you're aware, there is a freeware Coventry. It works fantastically in 2020, but there is going to be an update for 2024 soon. Morgan, who does Coventry, that's another fantastic freeware. That's another brilliant freeware that goes under the radar, no pun intended, or maybe it was intended, I don't know. But yeah, that's another fantastic freeware, Coventry Airport. If you haven't checked that one out, it's so well done. He does want to plan to go in and upgrade it to 2024, but he also wants to go in there within the next year or so and actually model it to what it looked like when it was taking passengers, which is quite interesting. So I'm looking forward to that because Coventry was I did quite a few videos for that. You can see Innie Bills doing Liverpool. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind that car, but honestly, again, no disrespect, I'd love some others to do. I'd love our W profiles to do Liverpool. The guys who do the Brazilian airports, flight simulations, they really do a good Liverpool. There's quite a few. Digital Designs version is still solid. It is, and they did update it recently, and they did say to me, and they said to Alex a few times, that they do plan to go in there and upgrade it to sort of their Lyon airport standard with an interior and stuff. But I can see someone else getting in there and doing it before. I'd even go so far as saying I would have liked Pilot Plus to do Liverpool, but obviously that's not going to happen. SoFly, I'd love SoFly to do Liverpool. That'd be quite nice. I don't think as a developer you're gonna find Liverpool to be taxing on development. I say that with respect. Obviously, it's it's not easy to build an airport, but it's quite simple in its design. Its apron layout. But yeah, if any builds do it, that'd be fantastic. Wouldn't mind that at all. It'd be good. Yeah, I don't think digital designs are really focused on going back to previous airports at the minute. Hi, it's SoFly that done the new Bristol. It looks great. Yes, it is. Yeah, SoFly did Bristol. There was obviously a Pilot Plus version. SoFly have a great potential, but I don't think they're there yet. So SoFly, I think, from what I understand, SoFly were doing quite a lot with this, the weather preset and other little bits of other programs. They weren't necessarily doing scenery, and then they did Hanover, didn't they? And yeah, 6 minutes till we land, guys. Sorry it's taken so long, guys. I say I usually do flights if they're under 20 minutes, but this is taking me a bit longer. I should have just popped in the Vision Jet, to be honest with you, because there is a Vision Jet. I don't know if it's based here. It's got a US reg on it. Lovely design as well. You can't get the livery on the internet, but I got one close to it, and it looked pretty nice. Time to get a brew, probably. I wouldn't mind a brew myself. I've only got a bit of drink left there. Yeah, Chris, go and check Coventry out. It's on flightsim.to. I don't know if Alex, you can grab a link for that, mate. I probably could do, actually, to be honest with you. Let me try and get that. Fantastic it is. It works great in... It still works in 2024, but it needs some updates to the surrounding scenery because there's elevation issues on 2024. I tell you what, it really is, mate. I hope you let me know if you, Chris, if you're on Discord or social media, mate. I'm on. My Discord's linked. Alex has already done it. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thank you. Mike, got watching me. Yeah, cheers, mate. I appreciate it, mate. Thanks for bobbing by, mate. Yeah, Chris, if you're on Discord, mate, or if you're on social media, let me know how you find Coventry, because I love Coventry. It's belter, really is. Really is. And you guys are gonna absolutely love this one as well. If you know the quality that you get from Burning Blue Designs, you will. This is, again, I mean, I always feel like Burning Blue take it up and keep on just raising the bar every scenery. And as I say, I'd love them to do Barton. I really would love them to do Blackpool. God, me Scouse came out there. Blackpool. Me Scouse came out there, didn't it? Oh, no way. That Coventry one, as I say, it goes under the radar a bit, but it's a fantastic one, really does, and it fills in the gap. I think obviously from here, then you've got obviously you've got Birmingham Airport, and then you've got Coventry nearby as well. But I'd love Burning Blue Designs to do Blackpool. I don't think they are keen on doing it. I think Harden needs an airport. We do have a freeway, but again, that's quite an old one. I think, was it Skell 300, or what's the other guy called? Quite a sort of big UK freeway creator. They did Blackpool, but they also did Harden. But we do need a payware Harden really badly. Yeah, not too far away. Yeah, car mate. James Hudson, obviously Hudson's channel. He's Manchester way. I think he said he was down in London for a while, if I can remember rightly. But yeah, guys, sorry, this flight's taking a bit of a while. Actually, I do apologise. I didn't think it was actually going to take this long. I did do this flight in Vision Jet a while back. Probably should have just went for the Vision Jet. I don't know why I didn't. Don't know why I've also still got my flaps down, but hey. Hey. But yeah, I do apologise. We still got enough time to look around this. Obviously, you can appreciate it's not on the same scale as Rhode Island in terms of size, but I'd say just as beautifully detailed. Definitely beautifully detailed. Yeah, Carl, that's what I meant. Yeah, they don't. That's why they're not sort of interested in doing sleep, because sleep has got so many hangars. But Blackpool, again, the surroundings for Blackpool is probably a no-go for them, and I guess Harden probably would be as well. I think Barton I think could be a good one, because quite a lot of the Orbex scenery has got the points of interest around there. So just over to the left here, you can actually see Wolverhampton Halfpenny Green. Just over here, Echo Golf Bravo Oscar. Yeah, Alex, I saw that. They're selling it for like 44 grand online or something, aren't they? But yeah, I think when it comes down to Burn and Blue Designs, they do the lovely UK airfield vibes so well. Like, they do. You'll see it, guys. This is fantastic. And obviously, Alex, I didn't see your message, mate. Alex, did you say you've been here? You've actually been at the airfield before? 44,000. It might be 400,000, mate. It could be 400,000. I'm not too sure. I think I'm gonna try and just get down on. I have it lined up for the other one over there. Probably just gonna go for this one. You've been there, yeah. So obviously, I know some of you other guys might have been here and done some flying here, so I do appreciate that. So if you have been here, obviously I do appreciate every bit of input in the chat you can. You know, comparing it and saying, you know, wow, that looks spot on, you know. Not lined at all. I was going for this one over here, I think 04, but I won't bother now. This will actually take us right past the control tower. But as always, Burn and Blue, fantastic doing the surrounding sort of fences and bushes, and just everything in the vicinity. Really, really nice. Good evening, Mickey, mate. Good to see you. Here we go, guys. Halfpenny Green, Burn and Blue Designs, newest scenery. Could take a PC-20, yeah, it could. It definitely could, yeah. It could definitely take a PC-12. I've seen pictures of a PC-12 here. We'll do a little taxi round right past the some of the static models, of course. Burn and Blue Designs do static aircraft, authentic with the you know, the right regs on and stuff. I don't know if I can technically taxi down this runway and then off it. I'm not too sure. I do apologise if I'm getting that wrong. Yeah, there's a Vision Jet here. It's like blue and silver. It's a lovely livery. But yeah, it's another fantastic. A lot of bumpy taxiways, by the way. I will admit. I don't know if this is quite similar to how bumpy it is in real life, but you'll start to see all the hangars, all the different builds. This has got quite a few different style buildings, hangars. There's a lot going on here, to be very honest. Actually, I'm not too sure what they're making here. I don't know if they're making another apron. It certainly looks like it's something to do with the airport. That's a 135. I think you can get that livery for the 135, the electricity one. I think there's quite a few of those. Oh, wrong button. What I am going to do is, guys, I am going to just stick this in the hangar because there's a couple of things I want to show you. Helicopters new facility, perfect, mate. Thank you so much. And obviously the tremendous amount of signs, and just you know what Burning Blue designs are like. You've got all the animated people models, all nicely done and animated, and only appear in certain situations. I'm just gonna stick it here so you guys can see the hangar. Yeah, and I know this is not the proper way to stop a it's a 172, but it is what it is. So welcome to Wolverhampton Halfpenny Green. It's an Echo Golf Bravo Oscar by Burning Blue Designs. This releases tomorrow on their website. The trailer will be out at midday on my channel with the relevant links to the product pages. But it's another fantastic bit of work. What I will do is I'll just fly us over to the main road, and we'll pretend that we're coming to see the aerodrome all the way down. Gonna have to get a tea, yeah, of course. This is a cup of tea kind of airfield to look at. But yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, guys, leaving a like, sharing. Obviously, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would say that every subscriber to the channel is given a better chance at winning the giveaway. I usually just give it a 2 times multiplier or something like that. So, all you need to do is press the subscribe button, and it helps me out. It helps the channel out. It's all good. It's all good. So here's the entrance to Halfpenny Green, and I've seen a couple of videos, and it just looks spot on. Amelia's Bar and Restaurant sign there. And I'm assuming that Burning Blue Designs actually went to the airfield as they usually do, and I know Burning Blue Designs are quite particular on that. They do like to go to each of their aerodromes and have a look around. But it's fantastic. All these little sort of independent shops. You've even got a floor to grass sort of showroom here. Thought that was quite weird to see on an aerodrome, but yeah, beautifully modelled. All the buildings look really nice. There's some older ones over there, ones that are kind of almost fallen down as well. But yeah, you'll start to see sort of the custom structures and every bit of signage. This is what Burning Blue Designs excel at, is the authenticity of these little small aerodromes, and sort of, especially with flights in 2024, being able to get out and walk around these aerodromes as well. It's so great, so good, especially in virtual reality, which I do need to try. There you go. As I say, all their people are animated and do interact with time, and so you won't find these people here at night, and you won't find them at particular weather situations. We've also got the gate guard, gate master, gate. You know, uh, yeah, the gate guard. I don't know if there's a proper name for it. I think it is gate guard, but it's a strike master, and there is a strike master being developed for the simulator as well. It's from DSD Simulations, I think, doing the strike master, I believe. They have announced that on their Discord, but we are getting a strike master at some point. Thank you so much. I want to say alertless. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's the strike master. Again, absolutely, you know, all modelled up correctly with the right registration as well. Jeff Provost, is it? I thought it was a strike master. I do apologise. Why do I think it's a strike master? Don't know why. Do they look similar at least? I mean, I guess they kind of do. I do apologise, guys. Dave, thank you so much. Ape, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I apologise. Military isn't my thing. I know a few military stuff, but not the older stuff, I must admit. I do get me older ones incorrect. Basically the same. Fair enough. I think, does the Strike Master have the tanks on the end? I should know because I've seen a Strike Master quite a few times at Southport Air Show. Ah, right, okay. You've got the parking for Amelia's restaurants here as well. All of the caravans as well. Little RV and caravan park as well. It's really nicely done. And obviously this will be the entrance to what is to become more helicopter station, terminal, stand, gate. Looks pretty, but come on, Ape. I know you're my little comedian. Definitely worth more than a penny, mate. Definitely worth more than a penny. We even got some dog swimming lessons. And the thing is with this is, guys, you'll find that last night, obviously, we had Rhode Island Airport, obviously 10 times as big. But there's so much on these buildings, like, it's so, like, you know, you've got the antique store here with all the sorts of bits outside, and the sign's fantastically done as well. It really is. And then you go around. Hi mate, what are you doing there? Better not be taking a pee behind that car. And then, you know, you can go down here and you got the Air Scouts. So many nooks and crannies, and that's what Burn and Blue Designs do really well, is all the little individual little alleyways and just the sheer amount of advertisements and the signs, vehicles. You know, this building over here's got like exposed brickwork. The hangars are done so well as well. Just a little pin on. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Bronze, good to see you, Dave. That's Fred. That's Fred. Like, who's Fred? I no disrespect to Fred. Like, because I know obviously Burn and Blue Designs did model a few people, and obviously the likes of Steve, VR Flight Sim guy, has appeared. I've appeared a few times. I don't think I'm in this one. Don't know what's going on there, Mike. You left me out, mate. But yeah, they do model real people. Whether that's like friends or family, couple of people who they've worked with on YouTube and stuff. It's quite cool. So this is out tomorrow. I think going to be around something like midday, 1, 2 o'clock. Trailer comes out on my channel at 12 midday. As I say, guys, obviously just little sort of spoiler alert. Obviously the control tower. What's going on? Oh, it's over there. The control tower does have aerials on it now. In the trailer, they're not present, unfortunately. because this was a very, very last minute addition. Obviously, Mike is very aware of making things public. Sorry, very very good at sort of giving us a few little teasers beforehand, but also has got some people working on testing the scenery beforehand. And obviously, there was a couple of guys who said, "Listen, there's actually a lot of aerials and antennas on the ATC tower, which he's gone in and added in, which I think is fantastic. He didn't have to do that. He could have just waited till after launch, maybe, but they're not in the trailer, so there's more than likely going to be one or two people who point that out tomorrow, no doubt. I will have to say a couple of times, like the people who yesterday just kept on replying to the Rhode Island live stream saying there's no people, it looks bare. I was like, there will be people. I've said it so many times. It don't matter how many times you say it. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, let's try and get back into the tour. People are nicely done. They always are done in Burn and Blue designs. Nicely animated, as I say. They do react to time. So if you stick it into night time, the people won't be there anymore, which is quite cool. Learn to fly here. Nice, nice. He turns up everywhere. And as I say, there's just so many different types of buildings. This is like sort of one of those like almost like temporary units, that they can take away and drop in on a trailer. And I think as well, Burn and Blue Designs do a fantastic job of the weathering and the texturing on the buildings as well. They're not just one mesh or one texture. Stop cock there. Hey. There you go. There's the PPL. Obviously, you've just mentioned that, Michael, as well. Aero hire, right there, and they've got a little sort of little patio, a little garden space here. This guy's on his phone trying to get a signal. These guys are waiting for some planes to take off. And it's just a lovely, densely populated airport. I do love it, and the night lighting's fantastic as well. I'll try and not forget that. The fuel tank you guys were saying, was it alertless? Yeah, the tank, yeah, is very, very black, but it's very nicely modelled and textures again. Spot on. I think the reason why, not just one, the reason why Burn and Blue Designs do these so well, it is just the level of polish, the amount of different layers of modeling work and the texture work. There's so many different, and that's why these little British aerodromes look like this, but also how Burn and Blue Designs are able to get them looking so authentic, like just all these stickers, Warner stickers, the textures. They might actually be flat textures, but they're done really, really nicely. You can even see this flaking away, and actually the print of what was there beforehand as well. And again, this all helps these aerodromes letting the guys from Burn and Blue Designs actually be on site and let them get the reference images and photos so they can bring these little airfields to us in this way. I love how some of the posters don't look, some of them are a bit more faded and look like they've been there for a bit longer as well. You will also start hearing something in a minute, guys. It's something that I don't think Burn and Blue Designs have done before, or at least I've probably missed in previous sceneries. I don't think it's been in any recent ones, but I'll show you. Kaz, I don't know the price already, no. Let me just have a look and see whether we have a... I don't think the link is going to be up yet, but let's have a little look anyway and see. No, I don't think it is up yet. Let's see if we're able to access it. No, no, we're not able to just yet. If I'm going to hazard a guess, maybe around the £10 mark, maybe around that. The thing with Burning Blue Designs is you'll notice on the website they do base their prices on, I mean, I think it's similar for most, but generally on the size of the aerodrome. So obviously North Weald or North Weld was quite a big size airport. That's $14.95. That, I think that's their most expensive. Papa Westray and Westray were £8. Kitty Hawk was £5. Welshpool and Peterborough were the last ones. I think we're looking at around the same, maybe a bit smaller. If I'm going to hazard a guess, this is going to be around the £11 mark. That's my guess, but I don't think. Oh, Gobby. There he is. I'm assuming that is the main man, $14.95. I'm assuming that's you, Mike. Unless someone else has taken your name, which is a no-no. But yeah, $14.95 because it is on, I would say, the bigger size aerodrome. It's got actually got 4 runways. It's got a grass strip just in front here, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it has got 4. Yeah, Limitless, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. I don't talk about my channel memberships. I did last night on the stream just because we did have some more members join, but I only do a £2 membership. It's literally just to help me keep things afloat, like Photoshop subscription, music subscriptions for obviously for trailers and for other videos that I've got background music in. So that's all that the memberships go on, guys. It's to help me kind of keep the creative side of things up to scratch. Cheers, Mike. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, mate. Cheers. Thanks for coming into the live stream. I really do. Thanks for coming in and obviously confirming the details there, mate. It's another fantastic one, mate. And I was just saying, obviously, for you to go back in and stick those antennas and aerials onto the ATC tower, just I think it, might not be a big thing for you, but for the community who have said, listen, you've missed those out and you've gone in and done it. Many other developers would have just said, no, we'll sort it at some other points. But no, I appreciate that, mate. Just gutted that it isn't in the trailer now. It'll do my OCD a hell of a lot of good. Alex SD guy won after scripture. I think it's a cheat. Anyway, I enjoy my I think, as I say, I haven't been hiding the fact that if you subscribe to the channel, any giveaways that are entered on live streams, you'll have a better look of winning. That's just, I think, if you take the time to subscribe to the channel and like the content and stuff like that, I think if you're part of a giveaway, you should obviously be rewarded with a better chance. And obviously you're here to watch the particular live stream and take it part in the giveaway, so why not subscribe? It doesn't cost anything. Obviously, if you want to be a channel member, fantastic, it helps. I think my van is in the car park. It is. I do love this building though. I do love this. I don't know what it was. It looks so old. I don't know if it was something to do with the war. I know that the Avro Anson was stationed here, if I'm correct in that. I think it was either here or there was one based here. But there is a freeware Avro Anson you can download from flightsim.to, guys. So keep that in mind if you want to do some some historic flying. Toilets, possibly. I don't know. Toilets that have maybe been sort of blocked up for now. I don't know. But there's so much. It does look like a bunker, yeah. It was a toilet. It was a toilet block. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, bronze. The new Goth Friends aircraft, I think, is that, mate? Yeah, I think it yeah, I think it would be a great airport for that. I think Ape, you probably just have to dive through the holes if you need a toilet. Here's an old. Is this an old Golf GTI? But like I say, guys, there's so much to see. I can't really keep in some kind until you get kind of to the front here where the ATC tower is and round by the hangars. There's so many. Everything's zigzagged off, and there's so many, and there's more hangars back there for the other helicopter apron. But if you look at the work here with all the moss and the foliage, you know, coming up at the side of the building here, it looks really, really cool. And again, I think there's another reason why I love these sceneries so much is because it could be very easy just to stick the buildings in, but Burning Blue, and obviously in particular Mike, does a great job of the ground clutter, the things around, you know, cinder blocks, barrel drums, your wooden pallets, the amount of vehicles, and again the static aircraft as well. I think it's great, especially for the airfields. More of these sort of toilet blocks as well, really old style buildings, and the hangars again, the texture work on the hangars, the amount of weathering, and when you get up close to here as well, all the sort of, you know, the clouded windows, so nice. Hey Rodessa, good to see you. Sorry, arrived late. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it. If there's a bar, I know the game for men targeting windows. Ape, we have the same thoughts. So we got a couple of Evo cars as well here, some electric cars, but again, the car models are always fantastically done in the Burning Blue design scenery. Always impressed with it. This is obviously the open hangar, which, again, the doors work on a time proximity basis. Obviously, my Cessna is there, so what I will do, just because I wouldn't like it to be the tail to be chopped off, I'm just gonna get in there, mate. Obviously, the hangar doors again. Again, this is another thing that Burning Blue designs do really well, is that there's the hangar doors, and at a particular time, I mean, look at the light coming in through the hangar windows here. So nice. I think that's done really well. I mean, you would think they were just maybe just a texture, just a paint, you know, a painted texture on there, but no, that actually they are functioning windows with a lot of dirt on them. Although I think it does it close at, yeah, so they close at around 7 when it starts to get a bit darker, obviously, and in the summer season it's a lot easier. Sorry, a lot earlier. And the animation is dead smooth, really cool, really nicely done. And luckily we don't have any collision meshes on the hangar, so the drone camera can go in there, which is quite nice. There you go, there's the light coming through the windows again. Looks really cool. I do love that. I'm actually disappointed I didn't get that in the trailer. Lightning D is done right, it does. Based on the time of day rather than a particular time. Based on the day and night rather. Okay, right, okay. and then obviously the shadow, the lights casting on the other hangar of this hangar, even the inside windows and the metal struts, really cool. Obviously that's obviously not anything to do with the scenery, obviously more to do with the flight sims lighting engine, but obviously all to do with the modeling and the texture work that Mike's put in here with the hangar to have it look just, you know, it looks fantastic. Now what I do want to show you guys is that everything's switched up quite loud, so I'm gonna stop speaking. And Mike, you will need to confirm this. Am I right in thinking that this thing that I'm going to show people is the first time you've done it? I don't know if it is. I apologize if it isn't, but it's the first time I've noticed it.
Ahead. Check both ways and give way to aircraft at all times. Follow the blue line when crossing the taxiway. Thank you. Warning. Active taxiway ahead. Check both ways and give way to aircraft at all times. Follow the blue line when crossing the taxiway. Thank you.
It's so cool because obviously people coming into Amelia's can actually walk across here. You can actually see.
Check both ways and give way to aircraft at all times. Follow the blue line when crossing the taxiway.
Really cool. Again, Mike, I'm not too sure if that's the
active taxiway.
First time you guys have put sound profiles in.
Ways and give way to
but I love that.
At all times. Follow the blue line when crossing the taxiway.
And obviously you would walk across here to the ATC tower, which again the light is just completely captured here. It looks fantastic. I do love the aerials on it now. It does look fantastic. A bit more. It looks fantastic anyway, but really cool. I do love it. And obviously this building round here with the Halfpenny Green Halfpenny Green sign is very nicely done as well. Actually sort of, you know, held on to the building with the metal bars and everything. Nothing feels 2D, everything feels, it's got a 3D depth to it and everything. These guys are having a little meeting outside here. First time we've included directional sign. It's fantastic, mate. I love the texture work here, the wood here. It's so well done. And this sound is, I think, some of the best sound implementation, even though it's, you know, it's not all the way over the scenery. The way you've managed to get it in on just this spot and have it sound where it needs to be, you know, you only hear it from. What I'm trying to say is the position of the actual sound, the way it's activated is spot on. It doesn't feel like you can hear it over on the entrance or, you know, needlessly anywhere else, which sometimes can be the case with some sceneries that implement sound. I love the shadow on the hangar here as well. It's really fantastic. We will go back to the control tower, guys, but I want to obviously move over here towards the other helicopter apron. Obviously we've got a few more. We've got the infamous DPD van, of course, and we have got a police chopper here as well. Hope everyone's having a good time in the stream. I do really thank you for coming and spending some time in the stream tonight. It's as I say, it's been a busy week for the live streams on the channel, and I've been getting a bit more content rather out than I have been in the past couple of months. Just working a bit harder on it and just getting a bit more time. It is hard, kind of, you know, minding my daughter and having certain times of the day and the week where I can actually get onto the computer. So I appreciate everyone's support. I can't really put that over across as much as I want to, but I really do. It's fantastic to see. What have we got, guys? Can you show me the apron parking, please? By the control tower. Yes, the control tower interior is absolutely fantastically done. Yeah, I will go in there. Don't worry. Imagine girls are talking to Smith, approaching them. What? Why the airport gives me American-made vibes? I don't know. I don't know if back in the day maybe the Americans used this in World War. I'm not too sure. Could be. Did you say police chopper? Yeah, the one with the caravan behind it. This apron here, there's a chopper apron then, and there's one here as well, by the control tower. Yeah, perfect. I don't think there's much in particular around here. Obviously, again, like I said before, Burn and Blue Designs do like to make sure that they've got all the correct fencing and foliage right around the outskirts, and obviously this is no exception. It's fully sort of surrounded by bushes and the odd access gate as well. Really, really nicely done. And again, you know, I do appreciate the, you know, when developers do take the time to kind of, you know, lock off a aerodrome and make it so it, you know, it feels like it's a you know, not so much a restricted bit of land, but you know, a piece of land that you can't just walk onto as a member of the public, you know, without some kind of access. So, and Burn and Blue Designs are always so good at that. And if you bought any of the sceneries in the past, you'll know that they're always spot on with the surroundings as well. And sometimes the guys like to put in some of the surrounding points of interest as well. But sometimes it's not always needed. I don't think there's anything on this mic. Don't miss my tire stack. Yeah, where, do you know where is that, mate? I've completely... Where is it? Is it on the outskirts? You'll have to thingy. You'll have to show me. Have I missed it, or is it by the actual airport? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, there's that one there with all the tires. Oh, I'm too tired for all this. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, 04 threshold. Basically the runway I was gonna land at. Here is the apron. So we got G Plod. Yeah. I apologize, Alex. Yeah. Is there a police heli there in real life? I don't know if is G Plod based here. I know it was bad. I'm not one for the jokes. That's why I've got Ape and a couple of other you guys in the chat for the jokes. That's why I don't do them. It was, mate. I'm no Two-Tone Murphy. That's the guy for the comedy. But also absolutely amazing at what he does, regardless of the comedy. Really, really cool. Again, it's one of those guys. I think the best thing I consider the best compliment, or I can give many compliments to Mike and obviously Adam, Burn and Blue Designs. You can always just rely on them. Do you know what I mean? If they say they're going to do an airport and they announce an airport, you're always feeling just safe hands. I think you're always like, okay, you're doing Welsh Pool. It's going to be fantastic. And I think that's just it. It's just we've got to that point now where we're just like fantastic, and then we get excited because if you fly from there, if you're doing your PPL, you're doing flying lessons, you've been there for real, it's your local where you can where you've spent some time before, as a kid, as an adult, and you find out that Burning Blue Designs are doing it, you start to get really excited. Look at this. I actually didn't spot that before. I must admit, Mike, I didn't spot that. It's in the trailer, G Tala. It's in the trailer, but I didn't spot how good you got delivery. So let's have a look at, obviously, you know, I guess the sort of the main part of the aerodrome. Let's stick it back into summertime. Let's get the people out. Obviously, you'll notice there straight away that you can see what Burning Blue Designs do with their passenger or sorry, people models in terms of not just particular times of the day, but also particular times of the month, particular times of the year, particular weather types as well, I must admit. So a couple of guys have gone there, go back. Obviously, this lady over here, she likes to be out at 8 o'clock in the morning. I haven't seen 8 o'clock in the morning. Actually, I did this morning. Obviously, we've got no one there. We've got no controllers in there. And then in the daytime, the controllers appear. It just makes things very immersive, and especially if you're doing some flying in these aerodromes, that you're gonna notice those people changing as well. As for the police address registers, for the sense of humour, there's Yorkshire, Sheffield, which is generally road called Let's Be Having You. Oh, no way. Oh no. Let's have a little look, guys. I'm a bit behind here. Ace Airstream, good to see you. Nice to see Burning Blue Design scenery being released. Yeah, they've been doing great. They've been getting the sceneries out, you know, quite regularly now. It's been great. Police helicopter used to be here. It's now at Birmingham. Thanks for the info, Gaz. Yeah, yes. So there was, I think I did one in the Netherlands. I did a freeway airport in don't know if it's the Netherlands. Was it? Oh, what was it called? Began with the AM. Amland, AME Land. Don't think it was in Netherlands. Maybe it was, but it did actually look similar. I will admit, I will. Yeah, I do. I get where you're coming from with that one. No, there's one called Aimland or Amland. It's maybe it's not in the Netherlands, but it's a freeway that you can get on flightsim.to, and I fully understand where you come from with that one. It does give me that vibe. This is a bigger scale, of course. Yeah, I do like the way Burning Blue Designs have these animated people. They look like they're generally sort of, you know, they're having conversations. They're watching the airplanes. I just wish we had I know Say Intentions have got general aviation AI traffic, but I'd like to see something a bit easier. I did try the GA mod out, and it's a bit, it works, but the performance on it is a bit, it makes the sim go very stuttery. The detail here is fantastic as well. Really is. No, it's Amland, Aimland. Yeah. It's. Let me try and find it, because I'm gonna think, you know, it'll do me head in. It's on Flight Sim. It's still probably a really decent scenery. It was one that I did years and years ago. Oh, maybe it's not that one. No, it's not that one. That is in the Netherlands though. Sinus JC did them. That one, but it's not that one I'm thinking of. It was somewhere else. It was somewhere else. It wasn't that one. That is a nice one though. Amland is a good one, but it's not that. It was an airport that had a really cool sort of hangar design with like prints on them and stuff. Anyway. It It could have been Zealand, yeah. It could have been, yeah. But it had a similar control tower. It's fantastic. It really is well done. Look, especially now, I am gutted that I couldn't get the antennas into the trailer. I'll be honest with you, because they do look great. I must admit, some of the shots I've got of the ATC tower, they probably, yeah. I mean, yeah, a bit gutted, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. The girls look nice in the scenery. They're not too bad, are they? They're not too bad. Yeah, they're not bad, yeah. Oh, a bit of collision there, yeah. This lady's always in it. She gets to every Burn and Blue Designs scenery. She's always there. It is a very nice scenery. I'm always very impressed with Burn and Blue Designs. It's I always love that they're very sort of accommodating with, you know, yeah, do the trailer, get on with it, and show me what it's like at the end. And they're fantastic. Mike and Adam are always really accommodating and just let me get on with it. And you know, if I can live stream it, I will. They're always very great with supporting, obviously, the channel with giveaways and you guys being able to win a copy. Very nice. I really like it. There's obviously little before we have a look inside the ATC. I know people want to see inside it. It is really nice. Got some more buildings here. So in about, I would say, guys, 15 minutes or so, I will be getting the giveaway started. I am gonna basically ask anyone who wants to be involved in the giveaway to be active in the live chat. If you're used to my giveaways now, if you do win, you will need to put your email into your YouTube profile. It doesn't need to stay in your YouTube profile. It just needs to be there so I can reach out to you, and that'll be done within the first hour after the live stream has ended. So basically, all I ask then is for your patience in the developer, obviously in this case Burn and Blue Designs, to get obviously in touch with me and basically get your prize redeemed, and we will obviously endeavor to do that as soon as tomorrow ends, with obviously release date being tomorrow. But please do obviously expect there might be some delays. There might, you know, just be patient, and we'll get it sent over to you. In terms of the giveaway, active in the live chat, as I say, between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, and I will put it up on the screen. I'll show you who's entered. If your name's not ticked, you can then become active in the chat, and you can see that you're actually entered in the giveaway. And then I will give people a time. I'll say 1 minute, guys. If you're not in the chat now, I'm going to enter, and then I'll press draw a winner, and then I'll do another winner, and that's what we'll do. But yeah. It is a really lovely scenery. Check your DMs, Brian, mate, if you want to show this to the stream, maybe. Okay. Where am I? Yeah. So I think I mentioned it at the start of the stream, guys, is that obviously it does get military choppers. I think it does get military aircraft as well, but I know the Apaches do like to visit quite often. There's a picture of an Apache. I think there was a pair about 2 weeks ago. There we go. Alex, our moderators, just sent me that. But they did have a pair of Apaches at Wolverhampton about 2 weeks ago. Their social media is very good, actually. They seem to be on most pages, and they're quite good at putting the movements on there, which is cool. Aerodessa, I won last night, so don't enter me again, Brian. No worries, I can tick you off. That's not a problem. Don't forget to show the internals. I know I will. Don't worry. I left that for last. The SAS Dolphins are regular visitors. Ah, okay, perfect. It has quite a few helipads, doesn't it? So there's there's those two there, but I don't know what they use them for. Obviously, there seems to be a constructing. One of you guys said that they're doing some more. When the Apaches come, I think they actually park here. I think, if I can remember seeing pictures of them on the ramp, they park here on these stands. And obviously we've got 3 over there, and I think, to be honest, I think more helicopters can go on the grass here. I think. They commented on the actual Burning Blue Designs post. Nice, nice. I'll tag them into the trailer tomorrow. I mean, it's up to you, Aerodessa. I mean, obviously, if you win again, mate, you win again. At the end of the day, I put the giveaway screen on the live stream to show people that I'm drawing a winner. People have been entered. As I say, subscribers get a bit more of a chance because you've taken the time to subscribe. I think that's only fair. But yeah, guys, I'm going to show you the inside now because obviously I know you guys want to see that, and then I'll stick the just before we do the giveaway, I'll stick it into night lighting and show you around, because the night lighting is just as good, but the interior to this ATC tower is, in my opinion, definitely one of the best the Burning Blue Designs have done. In fact, it's one of the best I've seen, period, because everything is just so rusted and paint flaking, and you know, bits of wood, bits of metal, doors, I've got handles on them. We've got actual animated controllers. And what I love about this is all of the windows have got actual brass handles on them. And I know I'm not getting excited about brass handles. Get excited the fact that, you know, Burning Blue Designs have taken the time to model all these fixtures and fittings in the actual in the ATC tower. It's so cool. And you know, if you know, you're not going to be able to do any VAT sim in here, but you know, if GA movements get a bit better with some AI traffic mods and you know, whatever, this is a place to come and do it, isn't it? Look at that, we've even got a microwave, cups of coffee there, guys. Don't forget your coffee. It is here. It looks nice, I tell you what. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Had to go up there to pay the fee. You also get flight pass for the RAF fixed wing, yeah. I know Welshpool, in particular in the Welshpool trailer, I put an A400 doing one, because I think the A400's done a flyby here a few times. But yeah, definitely. Guys, you also, yeah, no, they do, yeah, sorry, yeah, they do get some fixed wing ones. I've seen a couple of videos, but most of the time when you associate military with halfpenny, whatever. I'm saying halfpenny. You guys know it isn't pronounced like that, but others say it. You do see the choppers mostly as well. It's very, very nicely done, this interior. So good. Now that is very detailed. There you go. There's an actual chart for the airport. Needs a lick of paint. Yeah, it does. It does. First thing I'm going to do is land the A400 there. Is that a brass handle? You're happy to see me? Honest to God, both, mate. Either way, I mean, it's just fantastic modelling. And when you start messing with the light in here as well, you start to get some really, really nice sort of shadows. And obviously these guys disappear at a certain time, 9 o'clock. You know, when you do this looks fantastic. Look at this. When you get the lighting just there, and you just get your cinematic mode on. There you go, guys. Look at that. Similar shot to what I've got in the trailer. Just spoiler alert, but yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. That was obviously Boris Johnson meme. Don't do that again. super detailed, guys. You'll admit these new, obviously these new antennas and stuff in place again. Mike was against me going in and basically redoing the trailer, because I would have had to basically go in and film all the scenes again, and obviously it's getting closer to release now, and the aerials and antennas are really nicely done. But I'm a bit gutted there that they won't be in the trailer, just because the trailer was done on an earlier version, but it is what it is, unfortunately. First thing I'm gonna do is fly MSK down there. The 160, nice. Maybe meet and greet when it releases then. Yeah, I mean, you guys get online here and all meet up for some GA flying. It'd be fantastic. Very familiar with the chart, always in my bag. Yeah, it's super detailed. Even from this height, you're gonna see all the shadows and the way it's hitting the glass again. Just excellent work from Burn and Blue, and obviously Mike. Which I must admit, Mike's had 2 releases now, because I'm pretty sure Mike was Welsh Pool as well. Usually they try to alternate between the 2. So Mike getting some extra scenery, and it don't matter. I'm sure they don't mind. But obviously you're not going to have the lighting as intense or as full on as something like Rhode Island, but I think again there's only so much you can do with an airfield like this, with the lighting, of course. I do like the apron lights, but I also do like the spotlights coming down from the hangars. The hangars look really nice.
Active taxiway ahead. Check both ways and give way to aircraft at all times. Follow the blue line when crossing the taxiway. Thank you. Active taxiway ahead.
Yeah, I didn't show the apron over here, did I, Alex? I do apologise, mate. So I'll just flick it back over. Again, apron texture works fantastic. You know, you can see the bits of oil, bits of where wheels have touched the ground and stuff. Very nicely done. And I think you'll all agree that it's another belter from Burn and Blue. It's another fantastic. I mean, look at the, you know, you've got a nice English countryside around you. Do a couple of circuits around here. Do some trips over from Liverpool and Sleep. I mean, obviously Sleep's not going to be too far away. In fact, it's going to be quite close actually. But be nice if we got that at some point as a scenery we can download or buy. Another really nice one. But yeah, this has been fantastic, guys. I really appreciate obviously the time you've spent with me tonight. Obviously, spent time to obviously wait for the my little, what I thought was a short trip over to Wolverhampton, but also obviously the interest in the scenery as well. Say it comes out tomorrow. I think we're looking at around, usually they're good at like midday, between midday 2 o'clock, something like that. The trailer's on my channel at midday. It'll come out then. I mean, you've seen it now. The trailer's just going to be more of a cinematic breakdown of the airport, so obviously show people and get it shared over social media, of course. But we are going to get the giveaway started now, guys, because I know you're keen to be entered and stuff like that. Yeah, the 162, it's a lovely helicopter. Sorry, the 160, Alex, is another lovely one. So Alex, our moderator, obviously live in the chat with us now, he just sent me a picture of the 160. Obviously, you can get this from high performance. Sorry, high performance. and they do that. And I think you can get that livery. I think you can get it on flightsim.to. I'm pretty sure you can. Another lovely helicopter that comes to Liverpool. Is that not Dingy? Is that not? That's Home Bargains man, isn't it? Isn't it? That's his helicopter. Pretty sure it is. But yeah. Perfect, guys. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to need to mess about with... I'll be honest with you. Need to get it set up because... Right, guys. Start being active in the chat. Obviously, speak amongst you. Nothing rude or stupid. If there's any questions you want to ask, I don't know if Mike is still in the chat from Burn and Blue Designs, but obviously if he is watching, if you guys got any questions, any suggestions of airfields, I would go into Burn and Blue Designs Discord, which it should be linked in the video, the stream description, as well as the website. It is definitely linked in the trailer for tomorrow as well, including obviously the product page when it goes live. But I'm going to give you guys three or 4 minutes to start chatting and get yourself entered. Nightbot is in charge of this. Obviously, it's going to just pick. It's going to enter everyone who's been active in the chat. Nothing rude or stupid. That's going to be a challenge. Ape, I said you can be funny. Just not rude and stupid. Okay, stupid's fine. Stupid's fine. But yeah, start being active in the chat, guys. I am getting quite a lot of entries now. I can see it coming through, and it's fantastic. Good to see it. Love to see it. In the middle of this, obviously, please like the live stream. Please share the live stream. People will obviously want to watch it again afterwards. I do make all my live streams available to watch afterwards. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe as well, if you're not already. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed. Appreciate everyone who's been here for the last coming under 2 hours now. Go up to 2 hours. Fully appreciate it. If I'm going to go live again this week, hopefully, I'm really hoping I'm going to be. But if I am going to, it will be made. It's going to be made scheduled on my YouTube channel. I will make sure it's in a YouTube post. I will make sure that it's on my Discord and my social media. Social medias, I'm on everything at Practically Geek. You'll find me straight away with the same profile picture, and obviously Discord's linked in the description. Please consider joining my Discord because that's where I post everything. I'll tell you in advance when I'm going live. So let's get things started, guys. Another minute or so because I just need to make sure that I've got my window up here. Perfect, that looks good. Keep entering if you want to enter. I've got Brad Plays, I've got James Anderson, I've got Michael Lloyd, I've got Kaz, I've got Ace Airstream, I've got David, Harry, WG, I've got Ape, Tony Dark, Zero, I've got Carl, Alex, our moderator, which again, our moderators are fair game. If they enter, they win. I've got Tactic Blue, I've got Your Fast Jets Flicks, and I've got Bronze. That's who I've got so far, guys. I've got Dave as well, who's just entered as well. I'm going to give it another minute. But yeah, appreciate it, guys. I do make sure that everyone who's entered gets to see it. So there you can see it. I've now got Mike. Mike, do you want to win it? Don't let me enter the draw. No worries, mate. You can see that you're being removed for bad. For I don't know. You've been removed. You've been banned. You've been shadow banned. No, but mate, it's always an honour. No need to thank me, mate. I do appreciate it. You guys always give me the opportunity to do the trailer. You give me the opportunity to give these guys hopefully a prize and most of all get to showcase the scenery before it goes live, which is what people want to see, don't they? They want to see what it looks like. And again, like I said, it's always a sure thing, isn't it? So here's our entrance, guys. You can see it on screen there. I don't like to hide behind the screen or anything. It's there for you to see who's entered Aerodessa. Alertless, Fiong, I think that's how I'm saying it. Dave, Brad Plays, James. You can see it on screen there, guys. You know, there's a lot of entries there, so this is fantastic. Really love to see it. Let's get a winner going and keep on entering, because we've got two opportunities here. So let's get one entered. So good luck to everyone, and again, massive thank you for your time tonight. I'd really appreciate it. Rodessa, so I know you said you didn't want to enter, so let me know. The giver Nightbot must just like you. So do you want me? Oh, wants to be removed, correct? Okay, right. Okay, let me close that. Let me close that. Yes, you did want to be removed. I apologize. I did see it come out last minute. Gaz is in there, so I'm gonna just give it a second, guys, because I know we've got a few more people there. I'm just gonna give it a minute now. I'm a bit behind now. I've removed you. Aero Desert. Let me. I'll yeah. I'll yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give it a minute, guys, because I just want to. Yeah, that was a bit of a weird timing, mate, because I kind of drew you and then saw that you wanted to be removed from it, and then you said, yeah, I wanted to be removed, and then you... So, I don't... Okay, right, I'll draw two winners. I apologise. Hey, you won one last night. Don't be greedy. It's just... Night Boss must just love you. I don't know what it is. Are you still working with... Fast Jets? Yes. Yes. Keep on entering, guys. I'll give you another minute just while I speak to Fast Jets. Fast Jets, yes. In fact, you must have sort of, I don't know, telepathy, I don't know, telecommunicated, but when I get back off holiday, mate, yeah, there'll be something new for you guys to see on the Raphael project, yeah. I don't mind saying that. I might get a slap in the wrist for that. I don't know, but yeah. Yes, I am still working with Azor Poly. Yeah, there's the. Can you see it? The Raphael. It's somewhere there. It's by me Quest 3 on the shelf there. It's lovely. They sent me a little Raphael model. It's gorgeous. Anyway, guys, right, we've got people. Let's go. Ape, you're our first winner. Congratulations. Make sure that your email is in your YouTube, please. Please. While I'm picking the other winner, Ape, get your email into your YouTube so I can send you an email. Because obviously, I'll be speaking to Mike tomorrow. I'm obviously not going to do it tonight, but I will speak to Mike tomorrow and get the ball rolling and try and get that prize to you as close to release time as possible. Obviously, the guys will have a busy day tomorrow with release. So yeah, get your email into your into your profile if it isn't already. I will just check that just so I can have a little look. Oh, your email's already there. Is that the correct one? Just confirm, Ape, that it's the correct email inside your profile, and that's fine. Right, guys, let's get another one. Congratulations, Ape. Thanks for entering and obviously being part of the chat and the live stream. I always appreciate it, every one of you guys. David's not active now. Brad Plays isn't active. I'm gonna announce another one now. Michael Lloyd, well done. Email's correct. Thank you, Ape. Michael, well done. Please do me a massive favor, my friend, and get your email in to your YouTube profile. I'll just double check and see if it isn't already. It isn't. You can what you can do, Michael, is you can just add it on there as soon as possible, mate. I will send you an email and you can take it off once you've got my email. You don't need to keep it on there. It's just I find it's the most secure and the best way to reach out to people, get the ball rolling. But as I say, we've got Michael and we've got Ape, our winners tonight. Congratulations, you guys. And obviously, if everyone else who is interested in the new Ben Blue Designs scenery comes out tomorrow, please keep an eye on my channel for the trailer at midday. It's one of my shorter trailers, I must admit, but yeah, have a little look at it and see what you think, and obviously get it shared. I am going to tag in Wolverhampton on their social medias. Hopefully those guys see it, but I no doubt those guys have seen obviously the work that Ben and Blue Designs have done. But yeah, so Ape, that's fine, mate. I've got your email. Michael, if you just stick yours in your YouTube profile for me, mate. Anyway, you can stick it in so you can press reveal for anyone, or just stick it into your profile. I'll get an email out to you guys within the next hour or so. If it's not in the next hour, what I'll do is I'll actually, depend on what way Mike wants to do it, I will get an email sent out as soon as I've got the way of sending it to you, because obviously, as you can imagine, some developers want you to sign up to their storefront so they can add it to your profile. Some developers like to send me a code so you can redeem it. So if you don't get an email, guys, tonight, do not worry. Basically, Geek, just stick it in. Ape, I am cheeky. Just stick it in. Just stick it in your profile. But yeah, if you don't get an email tonight, guys, do not worry. If you don't get it tonight, it means that the email that you'll get basically tomorrow will contain the way of getting redeeming the airport. Sometimes I will initially reach out so I can get the email for the particular store. So obviously, any build store, I usually send things to your account, so that then I need to send them your email and vice versa. It just depends. It just depends. Okay, guys. But as I say, congratulations, and it's been a one hell of a stream, guys. I really appreciate it. I do apologize that I'm still sort of speaking on front of the. There we go. There's the airport back again. It's been a belter. I really enjoyed this one. I enjoy every live stream, but for me today, obviously, I start off the day a bit like yeah, bit of a moody bugger. And yeah, you guys have really cheered me up, and I've really enjoyed it. Keep an eye out, as I say, on my social media, guys. I'd like to repeat myself a lot, but keep an eye on my social media, because I am hopefully going to go live before the end of the week again. Hopefully, if any builds pull the finger out. please, any builds. But yeah, if I can bring you Manchester by any builds before I go away, fantastic. I am away next week, so no live streams at all. There might be a video going out, a scheduled one, I don't know. But unfortunately, Manchester by any builds might have to wait until it's either out already. I'll try and get a giveaway sorted for that as well. Hopefully. But yeah, that might come at a later date, because there'll be no way of me going live to show you it. I would like to, but if it's next week, it's next week, and I can't do nothing about that, unfortunately. But like I said, if I can get that live stream to you, I'm not sure where to. Michael, I don't know if there's anyone who can explain sort of how to do it. You have to go to. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look, mate. I don't know if any of you guys can sort of explain how to put it in. Don't worry too much, Michael. Just stay on the live chat with me. I'm not going to... Oh. Sorry guys, I'm a bit confused. I've just had one of my viewers say that they were removed from YouTube channel, and I'm not too sure why. I do apologize. So I've got one of the viewers or maybe a subscriber saying that they've been removed. I was a big fan of your content. I don't know where I've been where you've been removed. That there's no that I don't know how you can be removed. I don't think you can block anyone from YouTube commenting or anything. I don't think you can. I apologize, guys. Obviously, in this case, obviously, there's no more to show of the airport, so I do respect if people want to obviously go off and get the supper, get a cup of tea and whatever. I do apologize, but obviously, Michael, I do apologize for this. It's just usually the way that I do it. I'm a bit confused because, as I say, I've had a person on Discord say, yeah, but I don't think you can't unsubscribe people. YouTube doesn't let you actually unsubscribe someone. I don't know how you actually block someone on YouTube. I don't think you can. You definitely can't unsubscribe someone from your channel. It doesn't work like that. They have to unsubscribe. Yeah, they have to unsubscribe. What user is it, Brian? Alex, it's Chinook. Alex, can you check? Alex, I don't know if you can check, mate, and see if Chinook, as in Chinook, no reason why to block. I do not show up. I can watch it, but not comment. So he can't comment. I don't know why that is. It's like you've been banned. I don't know why you would have been banned. There's no reason. I have no. Listen. I apologize. I can't. Yeah, I mean, our moderator can't actually see anything, and I actually can't see anything at all. I think they said something and Mike removed it. Chinook, one of my other moderators apparently has removed. It was. I'm not too sure. I listen. I apologize greatly. There doesn't seem to be a block on you. I don't know what is going on. In the terms of Michael, because obviously Michael, I want to be able to get your email onto your thing. There should be a way of just adding in a YouTube description. Basically, you should be able to add a. If you go on to. How would we do it? I think if you press on your Michael, if you press on your profile picture on the top right of the screen, open a new screen, Michael. He said that weird person who came here on being on the white stuff, and I removed it. Mike removed it from commenting on the channel. Right. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Okay. So obviously there was the thing that Auto the moderator basically took you off for saying they're on the white stuff. Now that was obviously Mike's decision. Obviously I've been talking and I actually missed that comment myself. So Alex, I don't know if you can sort that out in any way. I will look into right, okay. Okay, so that should be fixed now, but I do apologize because obviously if you wanted to join the giveaway, then it wouldn't have come up, but that should now work now, Chinook. I apologize. Listen, I didn't see that happening, and I didn't see obviously you were not able to comment. Maybe it should have just been you know, the comment being deleted, not so much you couldn't comment anymore. I apologize. I'll speak to Mike about that. I just Michael, thank you so much, mate. I'll just say if you go into your actual profile picture and press customize channel, I've got your email now, Mike, mate. Yeah, perfect. I thank you so much. I do apologize for the sort of delay there. But yeah, I've got your email now, Mike. So that's fine. I've got Apes and I've got Michael's. I apologize for the sort of delay there, guys. I really do. But yeah, Michael, I've got it. Great stuff. Perfect. As I say, Ape, and if Ape's still live, Michael, if you don't get an email tonight, it's because obviously I'll be getting the scenery over to you when it's released, either through a code or something like that. But obviously, if Burn and Blue Designs want it to be added to your account, I'll get you to sign up to Burn and Blue. But I'll give you an email. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, I apologize. Obviously, if Shinuki's still watching, I apologize. That was I personally wouldn't have done that myself. Probably just remove the comment, just if it was referring to that thing. Yeah, Chinook, I agree. I am replying onto you if you are watching the stream. I do apologize. Yeah, just the removal of the comment if it was you know, deemed a bit inappropriate. But yeah, we were all having a bit of a what's going on type thing. I still don't even know what was going on with Sandra. I don't even know what that was all about. I'd love to know. I'd love to know what was going on there. I wonder if she'll appeal in any other live stream. Weirdest thing I've ever seen, actually. You know, you get the odd person having a bit of a, you know, getting a bit rude and a bit stupid, but Sandra was on another level, wasn't she? That was weird. Yeah. Very, very odd. But again, I do apologize. I do apologize. Yeah, I don't know why you were removed. Yeah, I'll speak to Mike and just say, listen, you know, deleting the comments if that's fair enough, but you know, taking the user off, you know, please let me know if you're gonna do that. That's a bit of a jump in the gun type situation. Yeah, Michael, thank you. Abe, I'll get the email sorted to you guys. I'm just going to ask Mike now what he wants to do with the giveaway winners and how we're going to redeem them. If I need any more information from you guys, I will get that from you. But yeah, guys, thanks for your time tonight. Please keep an eye, like I keep on saying. I've said it a few times. I do apologize. But if you are interested in seeing more from the channel, I make sure that everything is scheduled on the YouTube channel. I make sure that that my Discord and my social media is updated. So if you do see some new live streams appearing, or if you do want to keep up to date, rather, head to my Discord linked in the YouTube description or video description, stream description, and social media as well, guys. And hopefully I will actually see you again very soon, because as I say, you know, knowing my luck, I'll be away over in Czech Republic, and then next minute Innie Builds will say, here you go guys, you can show it off, and I'll be like, I can't, because I'm not at a computer, and I'll be really fucking disappointed. Ooh, I'll be effing disappointed. But it is what it is. If I've got it, if it is when I come back, guys, I will get it scheduled and make people aware that I will be going live when I'm away. If that's the case, while I'm away and I get the green light, and it is when I come back, regardless if the scenery's out at all, I will still be going live anyway, because I want to see it, and I'll make it a first impressions for me as well. So if it is when it's out, after it's out rather, I will still be going live regardless. So either way, I will be going live with Innie Builds Manchester when that arrives. It might be later than I'd like, but oh well. Anyway, I'm going, guys. You have a good evening, and yeah, thanks so much. It's been fantastic. I've had a good one.